You are not being observed by cameras, not by the state. You are being watched by the people closest to you. Every time you walk outside, you step into an unspoken arena, a quiet, psychological battleground where hierarchy is measured, dominance is tested, and weakness is quietly catalogued. Status is negotiated without words. Power is sensed instinctively, and targets are chosen without mercy. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You've been marking yourself without realizing it. You believe openness is honesty. You believe transparency builds trust. You believe exposing your heart makes you authentic. Machiavelli would have called that naive. He warned centuries ago, everyone sees who you appear to be. Very few ever know who you truly are. When you reveal everything, you strip yourself of protection. You remove mystery. You surrender leverage. Most people don't ruin their reputation because they're immoral. They ruin it because they're careless. They overshare. They broadcast their emotions, their plans, their fears, scattering their inner life across the street for anyone to step on. That ends now. Today we cauterize the leaks in your public presence. By the end of this, you'll understand why restraint speaks louder than words, and how to move through chaos like a shadow, unreadable, unreachable, and quietly dominant. But first, you must accept something difficult. Your hunger to be noticed is exactly what's erasing you. The Stoics and the Renaissance tacticians agreed on one principle. The mind must be a fortress, but a fortress with open gates isn't strength. It's rubble waiting to happen. We're going to break down 9 behaviors that silently drain your authority in public. Some feel harmless, some feel virtuous. They're not. They are signals of submission. This isn't about becoming cold or antisocial. It's about sovereignty. It's the difference between a ruler and a performer. One commands by withholding, the other begs by entertaining. Understand this before we begin. Once you stop these behaviors, people will treat you differently. Sympathy will disappear. Exploitation will slow. Some may even become uneasy around you. If you're not prepared for the solitude that comes with authority, stop now. If you're ready to reclaim your privacy and your power, let's begin. Number 1, never announce your next move. The most addictive substance today isn't chemical, it's validation. And nothing delivers it faster than talking about plans you haven't executed. I'm starting a business. I'm getting in shape. I'm leaving. You get the dopamine without the discipline. Machiavelli understood the era. The moment you reveal intention, you invite interference. Enemies prepare, friends envy, energy disperses. Robert Greene put it simply, conceal your intentions. When people don't know what you're doing, they can't block you. Silence is strategic. Let results speak. The most intimidating person is the one who disappears for months and returns transformed. No teasers, no announcements, just evidence. When you broadcast plans, you're subconsciously asking permission. Stop. A predator does not announce the hunt. It roars after the kill. Let them speculate. Imagination will always elevate you more than explanation ever could. 2, never complain publicly. Complaining is the universal weakness. I'm exhausted. My boss is useless. The system is rigged. Listen carefully. No one is moved by it. Some don't care. Others are quietly relieved you're struggling. Public complaining signals loss of control. It marks you as reactive, not decisive. Leaders don't whine. They adapt or endure. There is no third option. It also repels people. Negativity drains energy. Polite sympathy masks subconscious avoidance. Machiavelli observed that misery repels and strength attracts. If you wear your problems openly, don't be surprised when people keep their distance. This doesn't mean emotional suppression. It means discretion. Choose confidants wisely. Counsel is private. Presence is public. To the world, you appear composed, even if everything is on fire behind the curtain. Carry weight without spectacle. That quiet endurance commands respect. When asked how things are going, smile and say, progressing. Number 3, never lose your temper. Anger is emotion. Aggression is strategy. They are not the same. Exploding in public doesn't signal power. It exposes vulnerability. If a stranger can hijack your nervous system, you are not sovereign. Machiavelli advised that a ruler may be feared but never despised. Emotional volatility breeds contempt. Outbursts reveal triggers. They hand opponents a playbook. Silence, on the other hand, unsettles. Picture 2 leaders, one who screams and one who goes quiet. The loud one entertains, the quiet one dominates. When anger rises, freeze. Say nothing, let the discomfort linger. Deny them reaction. Control your nervous system, or someone else will. Number 4, never apologize unnecessarily. Modern culture apologizes for existence. Sorry to bother you. Sorry for having an opinion. An apology is an admission. Overuse turns it into a submission signal. When you apologize for occupying space, you lower your perceived rank. Reserve apologies for genuine harm. Instead of, sorry I'm late, say, thank you for waiting. Instead of sorry to disagree, say, I see it differently. Same message, completely different posture. Apologize once when necessary. Correct the mistake. Move on. For everything else, stand firm. You don't need permission to exist. Number 5, never disclose your finances. Up or down, money is a psychological trigger. Appear broke and you're dismissed or pitied. Appear wealthy and you invite envy, the most dangerous emotion of all. Envy doesn't announce itself. It waits. Displaying wealth humiliates others. Eventually, resentment follows, socially, legally, or strategically. True wealth is subtle, quality, not spectacle. Be financially ambiguous. Let people assume you're doing well, but never know how well. Your resources are leverage. Keep them concealed. Number 6, never gossip. Gossip bonds the empty. It feels like connection, but it corrodes trust. The moment someone hears you speak poorly of another, they assume you'll do the same to them. Machiavelli warned against being despised. Gossip invites it. Information is power. Giving it away cheaply is incompetence. Listen, observe, say nothing. Become the vault. People will speak freely and wonder what you know. Never insult enemies publicly. Silence implies superiority. Words imply fixation. Number 7, never preach your philosophy. Marcus Aurelius said it best. Stop debating what virtue looks like. Be it. Announcing moral codes creates targets. The world waits for inconsistency. Live your standards quietly. Let curiosity come to you. Embodiment persuades more than explanation ever will. Your life should argue for you. Number 8, never seek validation. This is the root disease. Approval-seeking hands control to others. Laugh checks, opinion shifts, compliment fishing, all signals of dependence. High status evaluates. Low status seeks evaluation. When you stop trying to impress, people start measuring themselves against you. Judge yourself. Did you act in alignment? That's the only verdict that matters. Become immune to praise and criticism. Both are manipulation. Number 9, never expose your deepest vulnerabilities publicly. Vulnerability has a place, and it's private. The world is not a support group. It's a hierarchy. When you bleed openly, predators don't empathize. They assess. Trauma disclosures, insecurities, confessions, these become leverage in the wrong hands. Face your shadow alone. Forge strength in private. Appear whole in public. Scars teach. Wounds invite exploitation. When you stop these 9 behaviors, something strange happens. You speak less, explain less, react less. People will probe. They'll miss the predictable version of you. That version was easy to read and easy to control. Hold the line. In that silence, gravity forms. You stop being handled. You start observing. And once you see the game clearly, it loses its power over you. Machiavelli didn't teach this to corrupt you. He taught it to protect you. But here's the danger. When the noise fades, you're left alone with your thoughts. And that's where the real battle begins. Because a fortress means nothing if the ruler inside is unstable. That's what comes next. Subscribe, because mastery of the world is useless without mastery of the mind. If this resonated, you already understand something most people never will. You don't need to agree with everything here, only to recognize its usefulness. If you choose to stay, this channel exists for those who prefer strategy over noise and discipline over applause. You may subscribe to the Machiavellian Codex if you wish. No pressure. Power, after all, is never begged for. It is chosen.